My boyfriend assumed my sure meant no. Now I'm the one left hurt and frustrated. Is my reaction okay? So earlier today, my boyfriend texted asking if he and his daughter could come over around 2. I said, sure. Apparently, to him, sure means no. But I did not say no. He decided not to come, took a nap instead, and later told me he didn't want to push it anymore because if I wanted to see him, I'd say it. For context, we've known each other for 4 years and have been together for 1. I'm a very direct person. If I don't want to do something, I say no. I don't play the passive-aggressive guessing game. I'm very independent and introverted. Plus, I'm Latina, so hence how direct I am. He's an extrovert and big on quality time. What hurt me is that he assumed how I felt instead of just communicating. He could have easily said, "Hey, you seemed a little off earlier. Are you sure you want us to come?" And I would have said, "Yes, absolutely." Instead, he made up a whole narrative in his head, didn't tell me he changed plans, and then tried to make it about how I should have worded things differently. Meanwhile, my kids and I were literally waiting since 2 because he said he'd come by then. When I called it out, he said he didn't mean to be dismissive, but he doubled down by saying, "Just don't push it anymore, because if you wanted to see me, you would say it." That was the breaking point for me. I told him that's unfair. I did say yes, he just didn't like how I said it. I ended the conversation by telling him I was hurt, that I needed the day for myself and my kids, and that we could talk later once I'd cooled off. It's not even about him not coming over. It's the assumption, the lack of communication, and the way he twisted it back on me instead of just saying, "I'm sorry, I misread that." It's been 5 hours and still no apology, but I will reach back out to him later about this conversation. I'm feeling pretty drained and honestly questioning why, after a year together, I'm still having to explain that sure literally means yes. This behavior triggered my anxiety, as if I'm being punished or something. I know I need therapy, and I'm looking into it. Anyway, I'm just venting. Thanks. Decided to just copy and paste the entire conversation. Sorry, it wouldn't let me post screenshots. Today, 10:30 a.m. Him, morning, love. Me, I just woke up, to my son blasting music. Him, is it okay if, daughter's name, and I come by a little later? Maybe 2? Me, sure. Him, lol, that was a no. It's all good, we'll chill here. Me, you just made me roll my eyes so hard right now. If it was a no, I would have said no. I promise I know how to say no when I mean it. You're good to come by at 2. Today, 2:16 p.m. Me, are you on the way? Him, I was laying down for a nap. I have my alarm set for 3. Me, you said maybe 2. Him, I did say 2, but after eating and washing my car, I wanted to take a nap. We'll see after my short nap. Me, hey, is something bothering you? Because the way you've been responding feels a little off. I don't want to assume, but it's coming across as dismissive, and the kids and I have been waiting since you said 2. If you don't feel like coming over today, that's totally fine. The kids and I will just do our own thing. I just wish you told me earlier so I wasn't waiting around. Him, I didn't mean to be dismissive. I did initially say 2, but the way you responded seemed like you wanted to let loose, maybe because you were overstimulated yesterday. When I hear sure, to me it's like a no, but you don't want to say no. It's like a maybe. I wanted to see you, so I asked. A yes is a yes. I didn't want to ruin your plans to relax. I'm not mad or anything. Just don't push it anymore, because if you wanted to see me, you would say it. Him, I just got up out of bed. Did you and the kids still want, daughter's name, and me to come over? Me, babe, the word sure literally means yes. You've known me for 4 years, and we've been together for 1. You know that if I don't want to do something, I'll say no. When you said you'd be here at 2, the kids and I were waiting. What's frustrating is that you assumed something I never said, didn't communicate that your plans changed, and then tried to make it about how I should have said things. Just don't push it anymore, because if you wanted to see me, you would say it. I did say I wanted you to come over, you just didn't like how I said it. I also feel like instead of taking accountability, you're deflecting and turning it around on me instead of admitting you made an assumption. That's what feels dismissive and unfair. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just going to take the day for myself and spend time with the kids. I love you, and we can talk later once I've cooled off, because right now I'm hurt and upset. Him, I understand. Love you more. Update. Thank you, everyone, for your responses. They gave me some insight into the situation and helped me better understand how saying the word sure to someone who's an overthinker could be misinterpreted. I had an hour-long conversation with him on the phone before bed because I don't like going to sleep with things unresolved. I expressed to him that instead of overthinking and putting words into my mouth, if he needs clarification, he needs to ask. He also needs to work on communicating and stop holding things in like most men do. It's not healthy, and I can't help him if I don't know what the problem is. I also told him how this situation triggered me, that he may not have realized he gaslighted me or that what he did was manipulative. He was quiet and listened to what I had to say, and he apologized. This is something that can be fixed. I don't plan on breaking up with him, this is fixable. I don't have commitment issues, I don't run from problems. Relationships take work. If relationships were easy, then everyone would be in a happy, healthy, successful one, lol. Our relationship has been great and has a lot of potential to become a beautiful love story. I was single for many years before deciding he's my person, and I hope this relationship works out for the best. Anyway, thank you all for your help.